Imagine you are cruising along just fine, but the moment you stop at a red light, your temperature gauge starts creeping up dangerously high, threatening to overheat your engine. This is a classic sign of a cooling fan issue, specifically related to diagnostic trouble code P0482, which stands for Cooling Fan Relay 2 Control Circuit Dead. This is a generic code for OBD2 vehicles, so whether you are in a Dodge, a Honda, or a Peugeot, the principles are similar. Modern cars often have multi-speed fans or dual fan setups to manage engine heat and air conditioning loads. You might have a low speed, a medium speed, and a high speed. This code specifically tells us there is a hiccup in the circuit for the number 2 relay, which usually controls a specific speed or a secondary fan. The Powertrain Control Module, or PCM, monitors the engine temperature via the coolant temperature sensor. When things get hot, usually around 223 degrees Fahrenheit, the PCM commands the fan to turn on. It does this by grounding the control side of the relay. Think of the relay as a heavy-duty remote switch. The PCM flips the switch by completing the circuit to ground. If the PCM tries to command that fan on but sees that the voltage or signal does not match what it expects, it sets P0482. Symptoms include that check engine light and the engine getting hot at idle, since there is no airflow moving through the radiator when you are stopped. To fix this, you need to be methodical. Start by checking for technical service bulletins for your specific car, as this is a common issue on some models. Then, pop the hood. Spin the fan by hand with the engine off to make sure the bearing is not seized. If the fan spins, move to the fuse box. Locate the cooling fan relays. You might need your owner's manual for this. A great trick is to swap the suspect relay with another identical relay in the box, like the horn relay, to see if the problem moves. However, to really diagnose it, you need to understand the circuit. The relay has a power side and a control side. There should be constant battery power at one terminal. The PCM provides the ground to the other side to click the relay shut and send power to the fan. You can use a test light or multimeter to verify you have power coming to the relay socket. If you have power, you can carefully jump the power terminal to the fan terminal in the socket to see if the fan wakes up. If the fan runs when you jump it, the fan motor and the wiring to it are likely fine, and your problem is on the control side, either the relay itself, the wiring to the PCM, or the PCM is failing to provide that ground. Also, do not forget to check the coolant temperature sensor. If the computer does not know the engine is hot because of a bad sensor, it will never try to turn the fan on in the first place. This is a circuit puzzle, so take your time, trace the path of the electricity, and you will find the break in the chain.